Guys, guys. Let's not be oblivious to the fact that when people do the things they do to you, let's not be oblivious as if they had no idea what they were doing. When people do you dirty, bruh, they know exactly what they're doing. Some people on earth just cannot help but to be that person, to do you wrong. Some people just can't help it. That's just who they are. It's just what they do. And then there's some, they can't do it at all. But don't be oblivious to the fact that people don't know what they're doing to you. They know exactly what they're doing. They know exactly what they've done. And it's up to you to be self-aware enough to understand these things that has happened to you and the severity of it. Don't put it off like if it's not a big deal. It's probably a big deal, depending on what happened. But if you got done dirty, it's probably a big deal to a degree. Some people's lives gets ruined, man. Some people's time gets completely wasted. So many days, so many even years down the drain because you were oblivious to a person. You believed somebody. You believed what they were saying, but you got done dirty. You had no idea what was going on. They had you fooled. Some people also don't care to waste their own lives. They'll drag you in the mud because that's what their life really is. It's a dumpster. They have no problem ruining yours. Because they have no future. They have no nothing. So they will do you dirty. This is why self-awareness is so important. Because if you don't have it, you're going to get taken through the ringer. And it's not going to be fun. It's going to piss you off. I know it pisses me off when something happens. And nothing like that has happened in a long time because I'm just in a place where it can't. You can only get fooled so many times. There's only a certain amount of things that can happen to you. People have tried many times, even in the past years, and it's just, you gotta be kidding me, mate. You gotta be absolutely kidding me. You really think that I'm gonna believe what you're doing here? Like, you really think that? Unbelievable. But I don't know what you guys have personally faced or experienced in your life, but that situation you were in with that past person, with that past chick, in that past scenario, they done you dirty, and they meant every bit of it. Some will act clueless as if they had no idea that it was going to turn into this, but that was their whole plan. Don't be oblivious. That was their whole plan the whole time. They had it set out what they wanted to do. And they did it. Because that's what they wanted to do. It involved leading you astray. It involved wasting your time. It involved you getting the shitty end of the stick. That's what it involved. So you guys have to be aware of this kind of stuff. The world today is not safe. People are not safe today. You have to be careful. It's hard to trust. And I trust actions. I don't trust someone saying something to me and it's just, you think I'm just going to go along with it. Like, no, I trust actions. I trust consistency. I don't trust these people who want to try to get something out of you really fast, because they be the ones that's going to screw you over the hardest. Some people use you short term for something and then they're gone, because that's what they wanted to do to you. You don't mean anything to them. You cannot tell them anything about yourself. They simply don't care about your well-being. You can't tell them shit. They don't care about you. So for them to convince you that you should care about them, be there for them, do things for them, it is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. You shouldn't. Life goes on without them. Simple. And there's going to come a time where they regret it. They'll probably come back. They'll probably try to get you back. And they can't. And it hurts their ego. Because they know you are built better than them. You deserve better than them. 100%. From a non-egotistical place, you're just built different. You're just built better. Your morals, your character, the way your life is, everything is better than theirs. So why should you deserve a lot less than what you are? Why should you accept something that's a lot less than you are, than the way you have built yourself, the way you have spent your time, your days, your years? Why should you accept something into your life that's going to just do nothing but destroy it? You shouldn't. Carry on with yourself. Work even harder, get even better, attract even better, because you deserve what you put in. Some people think they just deserve you just because, but what are they doing to deserve you in the first place? They just want something from you. They don't care about your well-being. They just want something from you. That's all they see it as. They don't see it as, what can I do for this person? They see, what can I get from this person? How can this benefit me? What can I do to really get with this person? Because I know how much it's going to benefit me. They don't think about giving to you. But that's what you have to do. If I'm going to be in a relationship, someone else is going to be in a relationship, you don't just think, what can I take from this person? You think, how can I serve this person? Am I a good candidate for this person? It's that simple. If you're going to be in a relationship, it's a mutually giving thing. That's what they're for to begin with. There's certain things a woman can give you. There's certain things that you can give a woman. And that's what it comes down to. Other things as well, but that's a part. That's a part. And like I was saying, man, when you deal with bad apples and they want to act as if they didn't do you dirty, or if it wasn't a big deal, it probably was a big deal. Nobody else is going to know about it, though. You probably can't tell anybody else what somebody else put you through. You probably can't do it. Because you would look crazy, because the way other people see this person is not a bad person. Because they talk normally with everybody else. But they low-key got you and you only. They picked you to destroy your life. They picked you. They could have picked anybody. They could have done it to somebody else, but you just so happen to be picked. You just so happen to have gone through that shit. And that's how it went down. My throat's still killing me, man. Not good. Not feeling so hot right now. But yeah. Don't be oblivious. Don't believe them. People will do you so dirty and then act as if it's nothing, like at all. Like they totally slap you up in your face 100 times over. Wasted your time. You have every right to feel the things you're feeling right now. If you're currently going through, because I know some of you are. You have every right to feel mad. You have every right to feel bitter. You have every right to feel the way you feel. You have every right. The way you feel is how it really is. You wouldn't feel it otherwise. You don't feel those feelings unless something really happened to you. Someone really done you dirty. But the same person will convince you, oh no, not a big deal, and bullshit like that. That's their abuse. Because they don't want to take it on the chin. They don't want to live with the fact that they've actually done something significant to you that was negative. They don't want that to be the narrative. They always hide what they do. Like they try so hard. They try so hard to make it not a big deal, but they've done what they've done. They completely manipulated you. So you have to be careful. You have to be very, very careful. And you have every right to feel the way you feel with what has happened. Every right. Don't think you're just some lunatic, some crazy person, some hothead, because something happened. You have every right to feel that way. You won't feel that way forever. Some people will call that a red pill rage. It pretty much is, because the red pill means you know the truth. You know the real truth to what is going on in your surroundings. What has happened, the truth of whatever. Doesn't have to be just about a female, it could be anything. It's just the truth. There's a red pill, the blue pill. That's the way I see it anyways. And it's just like a term, but it's the truth. Like some people see things for what they're not, and then some people see things for what they really are. And that's what this is. It's about seeing it for what it really is, not for what it's not. Because they want you to see something for what it's not, so they can hide stuff, so they can trick you, so they can be sneaky, so they can snake you. But when you see it for what it is, and the damage it's actually causing, that's what's important. And when you go through certain things in life, that's what causes you to really see through the lenses of the red pill and not the blue pill. Because at one point, a lot of us thought nothing ever bad could happen. And if something bad was happening, we'd easily be able to spot it. We'd easily be able to see it. But it's not the case. People that do you dirty are usually very covert in what they're doing. You had no idea what they're doing. But they have a little intention hidden in the things that they're doing. There's this little hidden intention. And they really think we be the crazy ones, bro. But they're actually the crazy motherfuckers on earth. We don't have to do those things. We're just mutual with everybody else. We don't have to do people dirty. They do. They're the crazies. They will call you crazy for reacting to their abuse. Oh, you're just acting crazy, when they just caused the worst thing ever. They just done you dirty. It's like slapping you in the face as hard as they can. And then you freaking out in their face about it. Like, what the fuck are you doing? And then being like, oh, you're just acting crazy. Nothing even happened. That's literally what it's like. That's literally what it's like. Like perfect analogy, perfect example. So you have every right to feel like a hothead. You have every right to feel angry. You have every right to feel pissed off. You have every right to want revenge. And not to seek them for revenge, but like, they're going to pay for this. Because I'm going to go on in life and I'm going to do what I'm going to do, and they're going to regret it. They're going to try to come back, and I'm not going to take them back. Because I am me. and fuck them. So, you have every right to feel the things you feel during the seasons of you getting screwed. I have felt those feelings like at 18, 19 years old. And I was on a hunting mission. I was in the gym. I was in the lab. I was in the office getting down. I don't care about nothing else. I'm going out here. I'm going to become the best I can be. And I still be on that till this day. I'm sick right now. Poisoned. Not even sick. I'm poisoned. You guys know from the bleach. And I should be good. By the end of this week, start of the week, I can hope. I know it's not going to be better tomorrow. I know that now. Because it was bad at first and then it started to feel a little bit better. I'm like, oh, this is going to be nothing really that bad. Worse than I thought. Because it got even worse before it got better. But, yeah, still to this day, I'm being the best. And that's how I carry on in my life. I don't really trust people, so I'm doing what I got to do. I used to have a different mindset. I used to think, oh, family's so important. And it's not that it's not important. Like, there's family members that are important, but I'm talking about like my own, and that's still important too, but I have a different mindset now. Like, I don't really trust people. Like, easy. Like, it's gonna be a process. Like, no one's just gonna get in my life and I'm just, oh yeah, trust you. Fuck no. Are you kidding me? I'm going to see who you are. Like, we're going to take this through. I'm going to see exactly who you are. I'm going to make decisions off of that. No one's getting away with me. People have done it before. Not going to let it happen again. I'm going to see who you really are. Like, for real. Like, you think you can't hide it from me. I'll get it out of you. I'm going to get whatever's inside there. I'm going to get it out of you. And I'm going to see. And I'm going to make a decision. And that's how it's going to go. And I suggest all you doing as well. Don't believe just words from somebody. Trust actions. Spend time with them. Do different things with them. It is a must. Or else you'd end up in the shitty side of things. And this is why I said, like, the mindset I used to have. Oh, you have to have a girl. You have to be doing these things, and it should be happening at this time, and all this. Like, I just went through something that completely just switched everything. And I think everybody needs that, because that's the real reality of this world. Like, even if there's people right now in like 3-4 year relationships, and there's a good chance that those are going to end. I actually predicted one not too long ago ending, and it did. That's even worse. Like, spending that much time in the wrong situations, bro, it's a killer. But if you spend your years the right way, you build yourself up. You become more valuable. You become valueless by putting your time and energy into things with no payout. That's a fact. If you're putting time and energy and even money and finances into the wrong person, and you're just robbed, that's a huge setback. You invested into a thief. You invested into a fake person. You invested probably into a narc. You got robbed of your time, your finances. You lost your damn mind. Like, yeah, guys, understand how bad this shit is. That's why I'm on this tip. That's why I live the way I live. That's why I'm still single. Because I'm setting up my life the way it should be. Because I ain't getting screwed over. And I'm dead ass serious about it. Dead ass serious about it. Shit ain't happening to me. My life goes on with or without anybody. I'm prepared to get out of here to begin with. It don't even matter. I'm prepared for whatever. It don't even matter. But as long as I'm here, I'm going to keep fighting. I'm going to keep doing my best. I'm going to keep pressing it forward. So, the The way I think now is much more effective. I'm telling you it is because I lived it. I'm not telling you this because maybe it is. It absolutely is compared to how I used to think about things. It is much better. It's much better for your life. It makes you more attractive. It makes everything better. The last thing you want to do is be dependent on some woman. The last thing you do is want to be dependent on, I need these things to happen, this marriage, this relationship. No, you don't. Not that it won't. Not that it won't happen. Not that it won't happen for me. Don't be dependent on it. Depend on yourself. Depend to be the best that you can be. Build yourself up so high. Leave no stones unturned. That is the best way to be. That's the best way to move. Because nothing is guaranteed. You're dependent on another person. Stupid. Don't do it. I'm telling you guys, don't do it. People will let you down. Do not do it. I'm telling you full well, don't do it. Don't have an expectation of others. Have a very high expectation of yourself. That's the only thing you need to do. And before I end this video, remember, when people do you dirty, fucking mean it. They meant what they did. They knew what they were doing. They're not that stupid. They were smart enough to manipulate you. You were naive enough to let it happen. You have to see this through. They are the enemy, so start looking at them like that. They're not your friend. They're not your girl. They never were. They were an enemy the whole time. They chose you to do this too. What does that say? That's enough.